Have you ever wondered which character you found most endearing in the 1940 classic, The Philadelphia Story? With a star-studded cast and a captivating storyline, it's hard not to have a favorite. Or perhaps you have a cherished memory associated with this timeless film. We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Now, let's delve into some interesting facts about this iconic movie. The Philadelphia Story is a charming romantic comedy directed by George Cukor, starring Katharine Hepburn, Cary Grant, and James Stewart. It's a witty exploration of love, class, and personal growth, set against the backdrop of high society in Philadelphia. The film earned 2 Academy Awards and has continued to be a beloved classic, leaving an indelible mark on Hollywood's history. So, who is your favorite character, and do you have any cherished memories linked to this remarkable film? Share your thoughts and experiences below, as we'd love to hear from you. The original play, The Philadelphia Story, was tailored for Katharine Hepburn, aimed at reviving her stage career after a Broadway flop. Playwright Philip Barry crafted the story with her in mind, seeking to mend her reputation after a poorly received play. Hepburn not only starred in the Broadway production, but also owned the film rights. These rights were purchased for her by the billionaire Howard Hughes as a gift, a generous gesture that underscored the significant connections and influences at play in Hollywood during that era. Howard Hughes, a prominent figure in the aviation and film industry, had a keen interest in supporting Hepburn's career. Their relationship added an intriguing layer to the film's legacy, as it symbolized the power and influence of Hollywood's elite. The fact that a billionaire like Hughes would personally intervene to secure the film rights for Hepburn demonstrates the lengths to which studios and individuals would go to shape the trajectory of an actress' career. In the end, this unique partnership between Katharine Hepburn and Howard Hughes, along with the original intentions of Philip Barry, not only contributed to the success of The Philadelphia Story, but also added an extra dimension to the movie's history. It's a testament to the intricate web of connections and personal investments that often remain hidden behind the scenes of the entertainment industry. So, when you watch The Philadelphia Story, remember that its roots extend beyond the story it tells on screen, delving into the intriguing and sometimes enigmatic history of Hollywood, where careers could be made and revived with the right connections and influences. It's a fascinating tale of ambition, collaboration, and redemption, wrapped in the glamour of the silver screen. The 1940 movie The Philadelphia Story is notable for being the only film in which Cary Grant and James Stewart acted together. This classic romantic comedy, directed by George Cukor, revolves around the wealthy and complicated Tracy Lord, played by Katharine Hepburn. While this fact alone showcases the unique star power of the film, there's an interesting tidbit related to a line spoken by James Stewart. When he mentions the Queen having her bread and honey at the usual time, it's a reference to an old British nursery rhyme called Sing a Song of Sixpence, with a line that says the Queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. Moreover, Donald Ogden Stewart, in his autobiography, expressed that adapting The Philadelphia Story was one of the easiest tasks he ever had in Hollywood. He believed that the original play was so perfect that bringing it to the silver screen was a straightforward job. This insight provides a glimpse into the timeless charm and enduring appeal of the film. In conclusion, The Philadelphia Story is a classic romantic comedy made memorable by the pairing of Cary Grant and James Stewart, as well as its clever references, and the ease with which it transitioned from stage to screen. These elements contribute to its lasting status as a beloved Hollywood classic. The 1940 movie The Philadelphia Story is a classic film that features an interesting tidbit about Chinese poet Lai Po. In the movie, Tracy Lord mentions Lai Po, who legend says drowned while trying to kiss the moon's reflection. This fact adds a touch of cultural depth to the film. Additionally, MGM decided not to release the movie until January 1941 to avoid competition with the stage play. However, it was screened in selected theaters in December 1940 as a special preview. Katharine Hepburn had initially wanted Clark Gable and Spencer Tracy for the male leads, but they were unavailable. James Stewart was cast as one of them, and Cary Grant accepted the role for a slightly lower salary. This behind-the-scenes information sheds light on the casting decisions for the film. These details offer an interesting glimpse into the making of The Philadelphia Story and the references used in the movie. It's a film that continues to be celebrated for its wit and charm, making it a timeless classic in cinema history. The Philadelphia Story from 1940 was the fifth most popular movie at the U.S. box office in 1941. It starred Cary Grant, Katharine Hepburn, and James Stewart in lead roles. This classic romantic comedy tells the story of a wealthy socialite whose impending wedding is complicated by the arrival of her ex-husband and a tabloid reporter. The film's success in 1941 highlighted its enduring appeal, and it remains a beloved classic in the world of cinema. The movie's popularity even extended to the radio, as Lux Radio Theater broadcast a 60-minute radio adaptation of the film on July 20th, 1942, with the original cast reprising their roles. This radio adaptation allowed people to enjoy the story in a different medium, showcasing the film's lasting influence. Interestingly, Spencer Tracy turned down the role that eventually went to James Stewart. Tracy's decision was driven by his eagerness to make Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in 1941, which turned out to be a significant role in his career. The film choices made by these actors played a part in shaping their respective careers. In summary, The Philadelphia Story was a box office hit in 1941 and continued to captivate audiences through its radio adaptation. The film's enduring charm and the intriguing decisions made by its cast make it a timeless classic in the world of cinema. In the 1940 movie The Philadelphia Story, an interesting fact is that before shooting a scene where Connor passionately recites his poetry to Tracy, James Stewart was extremely nervous. He thought he would perform badly. Coincidentally, Noel Coward, a distinguished figure, was visiting the set that day. George Cukor, the director, asked Coward to encourage Stewart. In response, Coward casually mentioned, "Did I mention I think you're a fantastic actor?" Surprisingly, this simple comment boosted Stewart's confidence, and he performed the scene flawlessly. Later, he won an Oscar for Best Actor. It's a reminder of how a little encouragement can make a big difference in the world of film. As we draw the curtains on our journey through the timeless classic, The Philadelphia Story, I encourage you to take a moment and reflect on the personal connection you've forged with this cinematic masterpiece. This 1940 gem, graced with the elegance of Katharine Hepburn, the charm of Cary Grant, and the wit of James Stewart, continues to resonate with audiences across generations. Perhaps you see a bit of yourself in Tracy Lord's independent spirit, or you admire C.K. Dexter Haven's unwavering devotion. Maybe you find resonance in Macaulay Connor's journey to understand the complexities of love. Whatever it may be, the beauty of cinema lies in its ability to connect us to our own stories and emotions. Now, I invite you to share your favorite memories, insights, or reflections on The Philadelphia Story. What did it teach you about love, relationships, or personal growth? Have you ever encountered a moment in your life that felt straight out of the film? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for accompanying us on this cinematic voyage, and for your time and interest in this enchanting classic. Your unique perspective adds depth to the collective love for this film. So, let your thoughts flow, and let's keep the conversation alive. Warmly,